So we'll start the session now, 6:15. So till last session we discussed about the number ranges, document types, document posting keys. So everything part of the global parameter we discussed till number ranges. So today we'll go to the next one, the tolerance group. So still 6 or 7 global parameters are there. So we'll complete, then we'll start posting some entries. So what exactly this tolerance group and how many types and what we'll see. So basically there is no change between ECC and S4HANA for the tolerance group configuration level. Either you go in ECC or S4HANA, both are the same. Now before going to the introduction, so let's understand first, we have total 3 types of the tolerances in SAP. Total 3 in SAP in the sense from my finance module I'm talking. I don't know whether the vendor people might have some other tolerances. So they have for PO, they have for them in metal invoices something, they have for PRD tolerance or something. So from finance end, I have 3 types of the tolerances that I need to do configuration as part of my finance config. So first one will be the employee tolerance, the second GL tolerance, third is vendor and customer tolerances. Okay, there are 3 types. Now, so forget about the types, but what exactly the tolerance means. So this will define the upper limit, the maximum permittable amount. That might be for posting, that might be for the payment, that might be for the differences, that might be for the cash discount. So depending on the nature of the configuration, depending on the field, so we have the different, but all about this will give you what is a maximum permittable upper limit. Let's see first screen just to understand more. So this is just one of the tolerance groups for the employee screen. So here we have some fields. We'll go each field wise, what exactly the relevance or importance of each field. But see, if you understand here, so here this tolerance group I call it as a null tolerance group or blank tolerance group. So here I have some fields, amount per document. That means here if you give any value, for example if I am giving 100 rupees here, some 1000, by using this tolerance group, null tolerance group or blank tolerance group, you can post document, accounting document with an amount of 1000 or less than 1000. If you want to post any document more than 1000, you cannot post. Your configuration is stopping you, but because you have given, you allow to post document only with this number, with this range, with this upper limit. This is accounting document. Generally 10 digit or something, because based on the business volume, size and turnover, they will decide this number, okay, how many digits they need. Then amount per open item account item means, here if you mention any amount, for example this 999 is something you will confuse. Something here I have 50,000 I mentioned. That means you can post vendor and customer invoices within SAP system by using this tolerance group up to 50,000 amount. A vendor invoice or customer invoice with 50,000 or less than 50,000. You cannot post any single vendor invoice, any single customer invoice more than 50,000 amount, because you are telling to system you allow only to this much level only. So like this we'll check for each field meaning. Okay, I will tell you. So all about is different fields. What is my maximum amount? So how we have to behave when I have the cash discounts, percentages and amounts, something when we have how to behave. Okay, so all about this configuration controls with these tolerances. Okay, Now we'll see tolerance for the employees. This is I'm going out of these three. I'm going for the first one. Define tolerance groups for the employees. Under this configuration, I have some certain fields. This I just showed you. So we'll go one by one. So this tolerance group, it is consists of the define upper limits. It will define while posting the documents. Okay. So what is my maximum amount allowed for employees to post the documents, or to post GL entries, to post vendor invoices, or vendor documents, or while to post customer documents, or to make a payments, or to give the cash discounts, or while making a invoice and while making a payment, if you have any difference, that is called a payment difference. So how much I can allow in the system the payment difference. So all those settings will be controlled with this tolerance groups. Generally in business, in tolerance group we can have like all clerks level, accountant level, world tolerance group, and officer levels or manager levels, world tolerance group, and the higher management, okay, so leadership level, one tolerance group. Like this we can have. It is up to purely business choice. How they want to have, what is their hierarchy of their organization. So how many groups they need. If they want to have the tolerance group with their hierarchy wise, they will give you the requirement. So based on that we can create and will assign the users. Okay. So tolerance group can be defined for each category of the employee. So when we are defining the employee tolerance group, we can have the employee category wise tolerance groups we can have. So like accountants, managers, leadership or officers, whatever. So we need to assign so when you wanted to have the tolerance group, what you need to do, for example, I created a tolerance group like this. For example, I have a accountant tolerance group. I have created one. Tolerance group is one. This is a 2. This is a 3. Like this, if you create tolerance group, different tolerance group, then all accountants you assign here in this tolerance group. All officers you assign their employee IDs in this tolerance group. For managers, their user IDs you assign in this tolerance group. So based on their user ID, whenever they log into SAP, it will validate with the tolerance group of the 3, then it will give this configuration will be come into picture. When accountant joins, nothing under see, these are my user IDs, SAP user IDs. I don't want what is employee name, what is designation, the system cannot understand. System will give you, SAP system will give you one user ID for one person. So Rasool Baji, one user ID, Kiran, one user ID, someone else, some user ID. So if this Rasool is belong to accountant, then you have like this accountant tolerance. For example, this will be, I created like this, some RB01. This is accountant tolerance group, some manager tolerance. We have to assume this tolerance group I have RB0. Like this you created 2 tolerance groups. Now if Rasool Baji is belong to the accountant, then if his SAP login user ID is something, some QA94, this is my Accenture user ID. So this one you go and assign in this tolerance group. Then the moment I log in with this user, system will validate in the backend this user ID belong or assigned to which tolerance group, whether it's RB01 or RB02. Okay, this is assigned to RB01. Okay, then what is the configuration is maintained for RB01 for the tolerances? For example, this was the configuration. Then this QA94 user ID can post the document up to 5 lakhs, can post the vendor invoices, customer invoice up to 5 lakhs amount. He can give the cash discount directly without asking anybody, without any approvals, 2% cash discount. And he can have the payment difference up to 100 rupees or 1%. What is payment difference? I will come to you. Okay. Something, this is some tolerance group for a manager. So something KR01, one user ID is there. So this is one user. So Kiran, so he's a manager. So for everybody, SAP basis people or security people will create one user ID and give to them for login ID and password. So this is the manager's ID. The moment this manager with a user ID KR01 login into SAP, system will check this user which tolerance group is assigned to this user, RB02. Then it will go to the RB02 tolerance configuration. For example, this is the RB02 configuration. Then this KR01 user can post in SAP with a document up to this limit. You calculate how many crores or how many lakhs. He can have the cash discount, he can give the cash discount up to 10%. And he can have the payment difference up to 10,000 or 2%. Like this it will be valid. Okay. So now the purpose is you can create tolerance groups, and after creation of the tolerance group, the respective employees need to be assigned to the tolerances groups. If you don't want any this kind of validation, if you want allow your business users to post with the same limit without any restriction, accountant one limit, manager one limit, if you have this kind, then you create a null tolerance group. That means tolerance group is a blank. This I showed you, no? This one. So without any value you create a tolerance group, then whoever users not assigned to the null, all will be applicable. So that means all users, this tolerance group configuration will be applicable. We have not created any tolerance group, we have not assigned any employee. That means all employees are eligible. So this is the meaning. In case of individual tolerance group not defined, then a tolerance group not assigned to the users. In such case, see. So when you don't have individual tolerance group and you did not assign any users to the tolerance group, then blank tolerance group applies in the system for those users not linked to tolerance group. That means if any user ID not assigned to any tolerance group, then blank tolerance group will be applicable for that user ID. So in our example, so if any user, for example, QA94 assigned to the tolerance group 1, KR01 is assigned to tolerance group 2. One more user is there, something AB02 or AB01. That user ID not assigned to any tolerance group. Then this person will be, for this user ID applicable is null tolerance group. Okay. Like this. So this user ID is assigned to these tolerance groups. Okay, this user ID not assigned to any tolerance group. That means null tolerance will be applicable for this person. First scenario. The second scenario, I don't have any tolerance groups. Only blank, I have created only one. Then all these by default are applicable to the null tolerance group. One, if you have tolerance groups and not assign any person to any of the group, then for this person by default SAP will pick the null tolerance. Second scenario, if you do not even have a single tolerance group you don't created in SAP, then all the users by default applicable to the null tolerance group. Sir, I did not create any tolerance group, I did not create null also, then system will give error. At least you should create either null or you create by the group wise. So whatever tolerance group we have created, we need to assign to company code, specific to company code. This is a company code level configuration. Okay. Now we'll check amount per document means, so this one amount per document, this means I already told you, so this will control to post the GL document, means accounting document. So whatever amount you mentioned in this field, that amount is applicable, the maximum limit. Amount per operator means this is not accounting document, this is purely for the vendor invoice and customer invoice. So while posting vendor invoice and customer invoice, whatever amount is mentioned here, amount per open item, account item, this amount will applicable for the vendor invoice, customer maximum amount. This is for the accounting document. This one cash discount per line item means, so maximum permittable cash discount percentage while posting the customer vendor. So for example, I am posting a vendor invoice, so we can give the cash discounts to the vendor invoices, right? So our customer, no, for customers or vendor we can give cash discounts. Okay, so at the time of posting these invoices, what is the cash discount you allowing in the system per the user ID wise or for the tolerance group wise? Here if I mentioned here some 5 or 10% is so much more, 5%, then you can post any document with a cash discount functionality of up to 5%. If any document you are posting, any document in the sense here I am referring customer invoice or vendor invoice. Generally we will give cash discount to them only. Customers or vendors only will give cash discounts. So when I am giving the when I am posting a customer invoice with a cash discount percentage of 10%, then system will stop you. Boss, your configuration is allowing you to give the cash discount while posting a single document up to 5% only. But here in this case, I can see you are giving cash discount 10%. So how system will come to know is, so when you are posting some invoice, for example, I am posting a vendor invoice. So amount is 10,000. So then you will give debit credit, right? So 31 is my posting key credit for the vendor. You give some 10,000 amount and you are selecting cash discount 10%. Then system will calculate 10,000 into 10%, somewhere around 1,000. But in your tolerance group configuration is allowing 5%. Then immediately system will give you an error message, tolerance group not permitted for 10%. Okay. So permitted payment difference. So this one, for example, I have let me tell you this one first. The maximum authorized amount for employee while accounting payment against the invoice if the difference arises during the clearing of the transaction. Something sentence is not clear. It is not understanding language. For example, like this I have vendor invoice 10,000. I posted entry like this. This is credit. Debit something expenses, some 10,000. This is my invoice. Now I am making vendor payment. VND. One second అండి, ఎవరు చచ్చిపోతున్నారు కొట్టుకుంటున్నారు. So we are making a vendor payment. Now what entry will come? My debit will be my vendor, credit will be cash or bank, something we are making a payment to vendor. So how much we are making a payment? For example, this is a vendor. $10,000. I am giving cash him. Invoice will change. Okay. 10,520 rupees, like this. Now I am making a payment to this person, vendor, 10,500. I purchased from this person, from this vendor, with 10,520 rupees value I purchased from him. So that time I posted an entry. So something purchase or expenses debited, my vendor will be created. So what this entry is telling? So something I purchased from this person and I need to make a payment to this person at some point of time later. Now the due date came as per our agreement, the payment date came. So we are making a payment. While making payment, we are giving him only 10,500 only. Total value 10,520. 20 rupees we are not making a payment to him. So this difference is called a payment difference. Actually I have to pay this much, but I am paying this much only. So this is either more or less. So this difference is called a payment difference. This payment difference, how much I can allow in the system. For example, in the configuration, here I have mentioned as a 100 rupees. For example, here I will mention as 1%. Okay. So percentage is 1, no, amount is 100 I have mentioned. Now Let's calculate 10,520 into 1% how much? I think 1% రెండు సున్నాలు తీసేయాలి 105 right 105.2 paisa correct. Let's calculate this into 1 divided by 100. Yeah, so this is 1% percentage wise. The fixed amount how much I have mentioned. So in my configuration I mentioned the payment differences is permission is up to either more or less. Payment difference revenue means something less amount, payment difference expense means something we are making more. So more or less, if I need to make a payment 10,000, I am making only 9,090 rupees. The 10 rupees is revenue for me because I have to pay 10 rupees, but that 10 rupees I am not making payment. That is profit to me, right? Revenue. I have to need to pay amount. For example, some 9,990 rupees I have to pay, but actually I am paying 10,000. 10 rupees extra I am giving to him. That extra 10 rupees I no need to pay to him, but I am still I am giving extra. That is loss for me, right? So that is the meaning. Revenue or expenses, that is. So now I have maintained the amount is 100 rupees, fixed amount. Either it is more payment or less payment. The payment difference is either more or less. The amount is 100. Percentage is 1%. Now my fixed amount is 100 rupees. My percentage is 105 it is coming. Now how much you are making a payment difference here? 20 rupees. This 20 rupees is less than this, then system will allow. Because maximum this much payment difference should be there in the system. Yeah, it is less than the maximum amount only. Under again in this two, which will system will take? Whichever is lower. By having the percentage, I came value is 105 rupees. If I calculate the amount based on the percentage, amount is coming, payment difference is coming 105 rupees, but fixed amount is 100 rupees. Whichever is lower, that amount is permitted. So whichever is lower in this case, 100 rupees. So this 100 is my permittable payment difference allowed up to 100 rupees. So my case, my entry case, while posting entry, so my permittable payment difference 20 rupees is coming. This 20 is less than this one, yes, system will allow. For example, here I am making a payment 10,600. That is also 50 rupees only, right? No, I am making payment 11,000. Actually I have to pay this much, but how much I am paying? This much extra I am paying to him. I don't know why he's so some 480 rupees I am paying extra amount to this person. I have to pay only this much only, but I am paying this much. So this is my payment difference. How much payment difference? 480 rupees. This 480 rupees, it will calculate the percentage. This 105 or 100, whichever is least amount. This is my least amount. 100 is least amount. Okay, this much is permittable payment difference. So in my case, how much is my payment difference? 480. This 480 is more than the permittable amount. Then system will give you an error. Boss, you are not allowed to make a payment entry with a payment difference more than 100. You are paying with payment difference 480 rupees. This is not as per my configuration. System will give an error. Understood? Something? Now this functionality will check. This one will show you an example. You will understand better. Instead of writing here always. So this is a permittable payment difference functionality. So amount field and percentage field both will, when we have the both field, so whichever is lower, that will be coming to picture. So cash discount adjustment I will show you for 2 minutes. Okay. Generally I have an example like this. So my invoice is something 1 lakh rupee. I am making a payment something 99,910 rupees. Okay. Something 90 rupees I am paying less amount. Okay. This 90 rupees I call it as a payment difference. Whether this 90 rupees system will allow you to post or not, will check. So this is my first configuration. Like this I have some amount, fixed amount is 100 rupees, percentage is 1. Then this is my payment, vendor payment I am making payment. Then system will allow, because 1% on 1 lakh means somewhere around 1000 it will come. So 2 zeros we have to remove out of the 1 lakh. So 1000 it will come. So configuration is fixed amount is 100 rupees. Okay. So out of these two, whichever is lower, 100 rupees is my lower. So this is my permittable payment difference. Okay, so in my entry I am posting a payment difference 90. This 90 is less than my permittable differences, payment difference. Then system will allow you to post the document, to post the payment document. So as per my example, this 90 rupees is less than my permittable payment difference of 100. System will allow you to post the payment document. This 90 rupees will go to the profit and loss GL account. It will not go automatically. You should do somewhere configuration this GL. Whenever system has the differences, it will automatically move to this GL. Like this, you should make difference. That I will show you at the time of vendor and customer configuration. We will assign some GL, then only it will come. If you don't assign the GL, even though your configuration is supporting to have the payment difference of 100 rupees, your example also you are making payment less than 100 rupees only, but system will not allow you simply. You should go and assign the GL also somewhere. Okay, then one more scenario. So in this scenario I don't have the cash discount adjustment GL, so here amount is 0, so I did not maintain any value here. In this case, this is the example which I showed just now. For example, we maintain here also some 30 rupees. Okay, so cash discount adjustment also in this field also we maintain some 30 rupees amount. The same scenario, so vendor invoice is this much and I am making a payment 90 rupees less than I am making a payment. Same scenario, configuration is like this. So 100 rupees fixed amount, 1% is percentage wise, and the cash discount amount is 30. Now how system will behave? So same logic, 1 lakh into 1%, 1000 rupees, fixed amount is 100 rupees. So the whichever is lower, 100 rupees, then this 100 rupees is low. So as per my entry, I am making a cash discount, I am making a payment with a difference of 90 rupees only. Then this is allowing. While allowing, system will check and will give the priority first to this field. Okay, vendor debit 1 lakh. Then cash discount how much? So how much cash discount? 30 rupees you have maintained. So out of this 90 difference, first it will post to this GL account. For this field also we should assign somewhere GL account. First it will give this 30 rupees difference to, it will move that 30 rupees to this GL account first. So total difference how much? 90. Out of 90, 30 you already posted to some separate GL, cash discount adjustment GL. The remaining how much difference? 60 you are making difference. This difference as per your normal other GL you maintained for the payment differences. This is a payment difference GL 60. This both together coming is 90. This much only 90 only you are making a payment, less payment. The remaining account is bank. You are paying this much, 99,910 rupees. I told you this is my payment amount. So I am paying less than 90. Out of 90 it will give first priority to this field. How much value is maintained? If directly here it is maintained 90, then it will post 90 here. No, this GL will not come. No more this GL. Vendor cash discount adjustment GL, bank GL. Okay, understood? ఇక్కడ అర్థమైందండి ఎవరికైనా కొంచెం ఉన్నా? Okay, so same example andi. So invoice is something 1 lakh rupee. I am making payment something 850 rupees. So I am paying 150 rupees less amount. This is my payment difference. So same thing, configuration is like this, 100 rupees, 1%, 60 rupees cash discount I have maintained. So if you calculate percentage 1 now, out of the 1 lakh, it will come 1000. Fixed amount is configuration 100. Out of this two, least amount is 100 rupees. So this is my permittable amount. Then when I am making a payment, 150 rupees difference, this 150 rupees is more than the permittable amount, then system will give you error. Okay, ఇక్కడ అర్థమైందండి కొంచెం ఎవరికన్నా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నా? దిస్ ఇస్ జస్ట్ ఫర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ పర్పస్ I maintain. When you maintaining the tolerance groups, multiple tolerance group you have, like this you can have the differentiation. So here one amount, here one more amount, based on the level of the employees, based on the hierarchy, based on the business requirement. If they are giving however values they are giving, that many we can maintain like this. Just for understanding purpose I gave on. For accountant level, this is the tolerance limit I am giving for posting the documents, all documents, GL or vendor or customer. For these officers, this is the amount limit. For the managers or leadership, this is the amount. cash discount also for this person, this accountant level, for this tolerance groups this much, for them this much cash discount, for this much. So payment difference also like this, you can have the different this purely given by your business at the time of implementation they will give you. So you will not get this type of the tickets, tolerance tickets in the support 100 out of 100%, because without having this configuration they can't post a single document. Support means already they are posting so many documents, so only at the time of implementation only these errors will come. So your business will give you the requirement, amounts, limits, everything in the blueprint document. You just see and configure, that's it. Okay, so now this one I just mentioned. So like this you can have this is SAP user edition basically. Okay, I have, sir, I am working in Accenture login ID is something, enterprise ID is something else, but SAP login ID is something else. What I have to give in the tolerance? SAP knows only SAP user IDs. So when you created some multiple, I created 3 tolerance groups, group 1, group 2, group 3, then whoever user belong to which group you assign to them. Okay, but I don't see generally to post the documents nobody will have the tolerance groups, and in very rare case they will maintain this tolerance group. Okay, so we'll do the configuration. So now I will do the configuration these two, and the tolerance group for employees and GL accounts. This tolerance for employees and customer configuration I will do at the time of AP and AR. Okay, so now we'll do the configuration. I am doing everything in S4 HANA system only. If you observe here, if anybody has any doubt which system, if you are doing practice, if you have any doubts, you can check the system version in the status, in the system and status. Here you see the SAP system product version. In this magnifier you go here, you can see what is the installed software in your, this is S4 HANA. Okay, on premises. Something this more I don't know more how to exactly check what version everything, but in general see this is 2020 release and S4 HANA system. Okay, on premises. Basically the system maintenance will be done by the basis consultant or security basis only, system maintenance. They can give you more in detail. We don't require that much. If this is enough for us, whether it is ECC or S4 HANA, which release it is, release means version 2020, so like this. So yes, we are. Both we can say, well, there are 2-3 paths Sunday for the tolerance group. I am going only one now. T code is last 4 digit అండి. One more path, global settings, document, tolerance group. Here also one more path is there. Okay, we'll give you two paths for you. Execute this one. We are doing for the employees. Click on new entries. So so we will creating a blank tolerance group, that means without any group value. Okay, so I am giving RB 00 my company code. So currency will pick the company code currency automatically. So you already defined the currency at the time of creation of the company code, that will pick here automatically. Click on enter. See, INR is coming based on this company. For example, here if I have RB01 now, USD came. So now I will maintain for RB00 Indian company, because this is my class example. So I will have the amount for accounting document limit I have from 3, 6, 10 amount. Okay, 10 nines I am giving. This much limit I wanted to allow to users to post the document. Vendor invoice also, for example, I will have this 10 9. So cash discount I will allow 5%. The payment difference I will allow 100 rupees or 1%. I don't want any cash discount adjustment amount. If need, you can maintain. So like this I will allow. This is my configuration. Click on save. Now we'll do second one, tolerance for GL accounts and okay, same path and so click on save. GL account. So this is OBA 0. For vendor and customer is T code OBA 3. OBA 2 is nothing. No OBA 2. So OBA 0 is for GL account. OBA 3 is for vendor and customer. OBA 4 is for employees. Okay, so go to the new entries. So company code RB00. I don't need any tolerance group. I want null tolerance group. That means all GLs will be applicable for this tolerance. If I give any tolerance group here, I need to assign the GL accounts under these tolerance groups. This is GL tolerance group. If I am creating with any value here with a tolerance group value, then whatever GLs you create in SAP, those GLs need to assign to this tolerance group. So I am giving blank, that means all the GL accounts, whatever you are creating in your SAP system, for those all GL accounts, this tolerance group will be applicable when this is null. Something will be mentioned like this: GL tolerance groups. So for GL, how much amount do you want to allow to post? Tolerance for the group of the GL accounts in the local currency. So how much debit posting is allowed, how much is credit posting is allowed, what is the percentages? This is something if you want to see. So maximum revenue differences on clearing. So this is at the time of GL postings, what is the differences? So we will not maintain the GL wise only. So because we may have the discount, cash discount percentage different amount. So GL wise will not control, because we'll control on overall the tolerance limit for the user vices. Okay. We'll just maintain. This is required, that's why we'll just maintain and save. If you want to give values also, 100 rupees difference, 1%. But again, this 100 rupees will conflict with your tolerance for the employees. There, how much amount you have, based on the invoice amount and payment difference, how much percentage is coming. Those also again valid because of the GL wise also. It is conflict. Without this configuration, we cannot post the document. That's why just maintaining. But better to not have any amounts here. We can save also, no problem. You can maintain. You just try one scenario, both scenarios. You will come to know. I'm just saving. It is mandatory config for me. I'm just creating with a blank. I'm saving. So only employee tolerance group come into picture while posting the documents. This will not validate 2 times. If you want, just go ahead and maintain. This is my tolerance for the GL accounts. For tolerance for the customer and vendor will do the configuration at the time of AP and AR configuration. So if you see here, someone is created with this company code, he has a tolerance, group is T101. Then whatever GL accounts he is creating, for example, he has only one tolerance group, T101 under the company code T101. Then all the GLs he can blindly assign under this tolerance group. If he has one more tolerance group also for same T101 company code, then he has to assign which GL comes under which tolerance group. Okay. Any questions till here? If no, we'll move to the second one. Okay, assuming no questions.
Rahul,
Yes.
how to assign the group individual to this one tolerance group?
Can you come again? So chart of account, this is basic generic in description. So this will be created at the global level, client level. That means you can assign the same chart of account to the all company codes if they want to have the same structure. All the list of GLs will be contained in this chart of accounts. This is also called index or directory, and this will give the structure of the GL accounts, accounting structure. So this is generic information. So we'll see what exactly the chart of account, and when we configure you will come to know. So in generic, chart of account is nothing but having the list of GL account. It will give the structure of your accounting. This will be created at the global level. Okay. Now basically we have 3 types of chart of accounts. So primary chart of account, group chart of account, country specific chart of account. These are my 3 types. What exactly each type? So why we have 3 types? We'll go one by one. So primary chart of account or operational chart of account, both are same meaning, just 2 names. So this is nothing but primary chart of account is, it is a mandatory to company code. That means creation of the primary chart of account or configuration of the primary chart of account is mandatory to the company. This is required to post the day-to-day transactions. So all the day-to-day entries will be posted to the primary chart of account under the primary GL accounts. So all the financial transactions posted against only to the primary GL account, which is created under the primary chart of account. This is the only chart of account which will be integrated with all the SAP modules. Here I mentioned only few, MMSD, FI, HR, but all the entire across all the functional modules, SAP functional modules, this is the only chart of account which will be integrated. What does that mean? Sir, I posted one entry in MM module that will come and post in FI module with the primary GL account which is created under the primary chart of account. I posted some entry in HR module. Why we need HR module to integrate to FI? HR means human resource or FSCM. These modules will handle with employee salaries, employee expenses, employee advances, those things. Okay. Employee expense also one entry only for me. It is one expense. Whether it might be employee or might be vendor or customer, whoever, why I should bother? As per a company, for me it is expense. That expense incurred for my employee. Fine, but that is my expense. So that also I need to post in SAP. This much expense I posted, this much expense I incurred for this person. So then that entry also, that will be posted in HR module first. Employee data will be maintained in the HR module. That will also come and sit in FI. Those entries also will be posted in SAP in FI for the primary GL account. That GL account need to be created under the primary chart of account. Okay. So only one operational chart of account can be assigned to the multiple company codes for those company codes wanted to follow same accounting structure. That means I have 2-3 company codes. One is in India, one is in US, one is some other country, European. All 3 company codes wanted to follow same accounting structure or same GL accounts or same chart of account. Then you assign one. We'll show you how we can have same GL for all company codes. I will show you. Okay. This is one more name, operational primary. So this primary chart of account contains primary GL accounts. GL account is my master data. I think I already showed this one. My GL account is my master data. So this master data need to be created if one GL, for example, salary expenses GL account. This is my one master data. This number, for example, 100, this is my GL account number. Assume this GL you need to create at 2 places. Half information you give here, some names, account groups, whether balance sheet, P&L, whatever, some information you give here. The rest of information you give here. So that means you need to create one GL at 2 places. Some information, half information here, half information here. Coming together of these 2 informations only, I will call it as a one GL, successful GL. Now, in summary, GL account need to be created at 2 levels. One is a chart of account level, one is a company code level. If we create the GL at 2 levels, then only the GL account creation will be completed. You will understand more when I create a GL account. Now you understood a chart of account will create. Through the chart of account will have the GL accounts. While creation of the GL accounts, I need to create at chart of account level and company code level. Now we'll see. So this primary GL will be created at two places. These two, company code level, chart of account level. Here only I will tell you. So group GL I am creating. So this is my primary GL. For example, this is my primary GL. I am creating at two places. For example, I am creating the same salary expense GL account, but I want to create under the group chart of account. Then this is my group GL account. Okay, this will be created under the group chart of account. This is my primary chart of account. Then this GL, you no need to create at two places. You just create at this place, chart of account, segment data level. That is fine. That is completed of the one GL creation under the group chart of account. Same GL, I have salary expenses account. This is my country specific chart of account. Okay, short form I have just given. So this is my country chart of account level. I created this GL. Then this GL you create only this. You create only this level, chart of account level. That's enough. That means only the one completion of GL. So primary GL need to be created at two places, half information at one place, the remaining half information at the remaining place. Then only I will call it as a one GL creation completed successfully. The rest of the chart of account, whatever GL you are creating under the group chart of account or under the country specific chart of account, whenever those GLs, you no need to create at two places, you can create only chart of account level. Okay, so once again we'll go later. Okay, so now group chart of account we'll see. So why we need group chart of account? This is also same. Chart of account is same whether it is a group or country or primary. Some functionalities are different, so definition will be same. So why we will be creating group chart of account means this is required to have the group reporting purpose. Boss, I have three company codes. One is in India, one is in US and one is in Europe. My consolidation group reporting I need in the some group level, USD level. For example, you will understand. Wait. Some Baji group of companies. And this is something my company. This is I told you. So company will be created for either for meeting the business partner functionality intercompany or for the group reporting, consolidation reporting. Something this is my B000. Okay, this is my company. This is my company. Okay, now I have Baji India something. This is a petrol industry. Okay, one more something Baji US. This is for something services. Okay, some software company. Assume I don't have that much seen, but just for understanding. So one more Baji. This is EU or Europe means UK. This is something textiles, some cloth business. Okay, now this is my INR, Indian currency. This is USD. This is EUR. So every country has their own requirements. You have to extract the report at their country level. Okay, so this is Indian reporting. All values will come. For example, some GLs will come. All values will come in INR. So this is US reporting. Something all GLs whatever I create, those will be having the values in the USD currency. This is for UK reporting. So every entry you will post at the company code level, correct? So this is for example my B100, this is my B200, this is my B300 company code. These are my company codes. Okay. all these company codes I assigned under the company B300. Now, if anybody asks you what is total profit, total sales, total purchase or total balance sheet for B100 company, it is very simple. You directly just extract the report at the B100 company code level. All values will come in INR. This is very simple because every day you post entry at the company code level only. Entries posted at the company code level, you are also wanted to report our company code level. It is very simple. If they ask for the US, you go and have here report. If they ask here, they have report. For example, in India, so total, for example, purchases, PURCH, purchases, some 1 lakh rupee. This is INR. In US, he did purchase something, some 20,000 total purchase in this year. This is USD. This is somewhere around some 30,000 UK. This is EUR. If management leadership asks you what is my total purchase for 2022 for all my company codes, what you have to do, one way you should go manually. You open the books of B100 company code, you calculate all the purchase, okay, 1 lakh, okay, you make some, again you open this books or you open this B200 company code software, you see what is total purchase, you again submit with this one, again you go to this company code, you open this books of accounts, manual books if you are following, or if you are following SAP, you open SAP for this company code, you see what is total purchase, you consolidate and give to the management, this much is my purchase. Is it possible manually doing this much? No, it's very hard. So what we have, whenever you post entry, purchase entry in this company code, automatically that need to go and show here also. To have this functionality, I need a group GL account. So my primary GL from something purchases. Here I am posting some 2000. One more time I am posting 5000. One more time I am posting some 8000. The moment you post everyday purchase in your company code with the normal GL account, purchase GL, automatically this entries in the INR currency. For example, here this group reporting. One more before going to this one, forget. So now if you want to have the group reporting, which currency you need the group reporting? For example, he trying to have, for example, we'll take Russian currency, RUB, okay. They want to have group reporting under the RUB. Now you can you tell 1,20,000 plus 30,000 total 1,50,000 are my purchase. Is it correct value? No. This is something INR currency. This is something other currency. This 20,000 is not equal to this 1 lakh. This 20,000 is not equal to 20,000 INR. These have some different value. This is something different value. You cannot blindly take this sum up and you cannot give. You should convert this values into the some other currency. For example, this is instead of US will take, okay. So group reporting you need in US. Then what you need to do, under the B100 with INR, total purchase is 1000, you need to convert this value into USD, you need to have here somewhere around some 1000 USD. What is total purchase here? 20,000 USD. So what currency you need the reporting, group reporting? USD only, same currency, then 20,000. So what total purchase in the B300 in UER 30,000. You need to convert into the USD. For example, this is will be some 15,000. Then you can tell total purchase this much, 36,000 in US currency. All my company codes, total purchase in the group currency US dollars this much. So now if you have group GL functionality, what this GL will do, whenever you post entry in INR for B100 company code with 1 lakh INR, immediately this amounts will be posting in INR. Immediately this will be converted in the group currency. Those will be posted under the group GL account. Under this, here it will show. For example, total around 2 plus 8, 10, 15,000 INR. So it will be posted under the primary GL account. This also posted in the group GL account somewhere around some 150 rupees USD. Then I see company code level. What is my total purchase? 15,000 INR. When I open here, if I see under this GL account, I can see this is USD. This entry will be posted automatically. So purpose is, my summary is, whenever you post entries at the company code level with the primary GL accounts, these entries will be automatically converted into the group currency, will be posted into the group under the group GL account. So whoever asks you the report, group report, you can directly go and extract the report with the group GL accounts. Sir, what if any user is not posted entry, only posted in the primary GL account, not posted in the GL account? That kind of concept is not there in SAP. If you assign a group GL account under the primary GL account, whatever he posts under the primary, automatically will post in the group. If any entry is not able to post in the group, system will not allow you to post the primary also. If any configuration is not supporting to post under the group GL account, if any configuration is missing in the system, then it will not allow you to post as the primary also, because this group is assigned in the primary. The same logic applies to the country and so country also, country specific GL account. So whatever you post entry, you will post one time only in the primary. One entry you will post one time, that is you are posting the primary. Immediately this entry will post under the group, also under the country. Okay. So group is for the group reporting purpose, understood. So then why is a country specific? There are some countries, they have some separate rules. Those company codes or those companies, if they want to do business in their countries, they have to follow that country requirements. This is also called legal requirements, country specific legal requirements. To meet that, those might be GL account length should be this much. GL account description should be only in my local language, like Japan. If you see Japan keyboard, computer keyboard, it will be in the Japan language. Some countries will have some different. Some countries, whichever having the high inflation, like Somalia, this kind type of countries, high inflation, they will not follow their country currency for the external reporting. Because today for example, ours only, India only have high inflation. 1 Indian rupee is equal to $60. Tomorrow this will become like this. 1 Indian rupee will become a $70 to $100. High inflation within a fraction of seconds, or very high deflation. So whenever countries have this kind of thing, they have some reporting in other currency which has the standard inflation. It will increase or decrease only within a paisa. Some 10 paisa increase yesterday to today, dollar value increase 10 paisa, 15 paisa, very less value. So whoever have the constant inflation, increase or decreases will be there for every country, but it will be minute. Whoever have this some stability, those country currencies, they will have a reference, they will convert all values in that. To meet that kind of reporting, we should have the country specific GL accounts. Might be anything and one country have one requirement. Which countries have which requirements, I don't know. If they have some specific requirements, if they want to maintain the GL accounts in country specific wise, then you create. Now, so the group chart of account required for the consolidation purpose. So no entry will be posted to the group GL account directly. Entry will be posted to the primary GL account. Automatically that entry will flow to the group GL account. That is why this GL account is not integrated to the controlling or not integrated to any of the other SAP modules other than FI. This group chart of account can also be called as no, chart of account is different, GL account is different. Sorry. It is not possible data entry directly to the group GL account. The group GL account collect the data from the primary. So no entry will be posted directly to the group. It will collect the data from the primary automatically in the backend. So this group GL account, what I have to do, this when I creating only you will come to know. Let's check. Yes, see now this is just understanding purpose. I created one GL account and that is 10000 1 lakh, so 10,000 GL number is 100,100. This GL is raw material consumption GL, something local. Okay, this is my primary GL. You can post entries to this GL. Okay, the moment you post entry to this GL, how the group GL account also posting means, you create a group GL account. This is something 100,000,000. I created a group GL account. You create first group GL account number. I told you group GL need to be created only at one place, that is at chart of account level. Okay, you go and create first. After that, whenever you create a primary GL account, this need to be created at two places. One is the chart of account level. The first screen, whatever you can see, this is the chart of account level. The second time it has to create at the company code level. The company code level is this one, these two. So this T code is my central T code. That is why you can see the chart of account level information, whatever you need to fill, that is also show displaying. The company code level data, whatever you have to fill for the same GL, that is also displaying, because this is my central level T code. Okay, so you forget. So this is my primary GL. So while creating the primary GL, you already created a group GL. In the same similar way, you assign here under the primary. So primary GL 100,000. Under this GL, I am assigning my group GL account number. Based on this assignment, so my group GL account is assigned under the primary GL account. Based on this assignment, whatever entry you posted to this GL account, primary GL, automatically values will flow to group GL. This is this sentence. So primary GL account, the group GL account assign in the primary GL account. At which level I have to assign? Assignment is fine. At which level? Chart of account level. This is my chart of account level. This assignment is my chart of account level. If this GL somewhere I am assigning under this tab somewhere or under this tab, then that will call as a country level assignment. But I am assigning at the chart of account level. Okay. So I will be having like this, right? Group chart of account, something like this. I'll create from 4-digit group Baji group chart of account, like this I will create. Then I will create one GL account like this. I will create some 100,100. This is my group chart of account. Under the group chart of account, my group GL, this is my group GL. The group GL is created as 100,100. This GL I told you, you go and assign under the primary GL account level. Primary GL also this one. For example, this 100,100. This is some 100,100. The description of both the GLs is same. salary expenses GL. So here I maintained some 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 digit length, some 7-digit length for the group GL account. Here I mentioned some 6-digit length. Okay, that is only difference, but same GL account number is different, but description is same, salary expense GL account. So whenever you post here, you assign the group GL account under the primary GL, so these entries will go to here. Then what about this one, where I have to assign this one? This group chart of account, you go and assign under the primary chart of account. So group chart of account I will be assigning under the primary chart of account. The group GL account I will be assigning under the primary GL account level. This chart of account for this chart of account assignment, this GL account is for the GL account assignment. Where I will assign this primary GL account, this you go and assign under the company code. So primary chart of account will be assigned under the company code. So group chart of account assigned under the primary chart of account. Here also I will tell you the country also. For example, country specific chart of account. This is something like this. Baji country specific chart of account. So this Baji country specific chart of account, I will go and assign to the company code. Why company code? This chart of account I created only to meet some specific country, company code requirement, some specific country requirements. That is why this chart of account assigned to the company. This primary chart of account assigned to the company. Only the group chart of account I assign under the primary chart of account. Now come to the GL account. So then country GL I will assign for this is something 1,300,000 200. My primary GL also 1,000,200. This is something, for example, rent expenses. Assume this GL account I will create it only chart of account level. This GL account I will create it only chart of account level. This GL I will assign under this GL at the chart of account level, but this GL I created at the chart of account level but assigned under the primary GL at a company code level. That means I created a first group GL one all zeros, then later I am creating a primary GL. While creation of the primary GL, I assigned this group GL under the chart of account level. This is my chart of account level. The second, first I created a country specific GL account. Some same thing, assume one all zeros I also created under the country chart of account. Saved. Now I am creating a primary GL account. While creating the primary GL account, I need to assign country specific GL which is created at the chart of account level. You need to assign here at the company code level under the alternate account number. కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజ్గా ఉంది కదా. గ్రూప్ GL So now you created two. When you have group chart of account activation, primary chart of account activation, country specific chart of account activation, you have all the three. You need group reporting, you need country specific reporting, you need the primary reporting. Three you have functionality. Then each time for each GL you should create it 3 times. One is under this chart of account, group chart of account, one is under the primary chart of account, one is under the country chart of account. For each GL you should create 3 times. Okay, you created all the 3 GLs, you created at the chart of account level. Now I told this will be created only one time, that is chart of account level, already created. This is 2 places I have to create. One is chart of account level, one is company code level. So chart of account level, this is already created. Will company code will check. This is also I have to create out one place, that is chart of account level. This is already created. Correct. Now I need to create a group GL account under the company code. Do I need to create? Can somebody answer? Not required. Country specific GL account, do I need to create at the company code level? Not required, because one term is one level is sufficient. Now primary GL account, I will create same 100, 100, 1300, same rent. I have to create company code level. So you create all the 3 first, you create and save. After that, when you are creating the primary GL account, whatever you already created the group GL account, you assign under the chart of account level here. When you are creating the primary GL account at company code level, here under the alternative account number, here you assign 1300, 100 rent GL, which is created under the chart of account level of country specific. So this group GL I will assign under the primary GL chart of account level. This country GL I'll assign under the company code level of the primary GL. అర్థమైందా ఇప్పుడన్నా? లేదంటే ఇది కొంచెం ఇట్లా చెప్తా. So you first create these 2 GLs. You create and save. Later, while creating a primary GL at chart of account level, assign this one. When you are extending the same primary GL at company code level, second part, you assign this GL at company code level. So when you post entry to this GL account primary level, based on the assignment, this is at the chart of account level assignment, this is at the company code level assignment, this both GLs will get updated. So group GL account will not post any entry directly to the group GL account. Group GL account collect data from the primary. Group GL account need to assign at the primary GL account master data level. So group GL account assigned at the primary GL account chart of account segment data level. The group GL account need to be assigned to the operational chart of account. So the group chart of account I told you. So this group chart of account need to assign under the primary chart of account. Group GL account need to assign under the primary GL account under the chart of account segment level. Same thing. So this is required only chart of account segment data only. You need to create the GL account. You're not required to create this GL at the company code level, because we don't post any entry directly to the group GLs. Same story for the country. Here the purpose is only the difference. So country specific chart of account can also be called as an alternative chart of account. The purpose is to address some local country legal requirements. That might be the country legal requirement need to follow the some specific GL codification. So some GL code, the code creation, so code definition, the number, length, something what might be, some naming convention, some description, some something like this. Might be any reason. Whatever I know, I just mentioned. So the country chart of account requirement when only when the operational chart of account is not created to me. So when you need, whenever your primary chart of account is not meeting your country requirements, then only you go for the country specific requirement. So the country chart of account requirement only when the operational chart of account is not created to meet the requirement of specific country legal requirements, then only you create the country specific. So here also same, you not post any entry directly to this country specific GL account. So this is also collect data from the primary GL account. So this is a country specific chart of account, you need to assign at the company code level. Country specific chart of account, this one. So country specific GL account, you need to assign under the primary GL account, under the company code segment. This is also same. This country specific chart of account will not link to any of the other submodules of SAP FI. Other than FI, it will not integrate to anything. CO, MM, SD, PP, PI, PM, PS, HR, nothing. It will only integrate in FI only. This is also you not required to create this GL account under the company code level. Only you need to create under the chart of account level, because we not push any entry. So some basic information I mentioned. So this is a maximum chart of account can create with a 4-digit code, and the length can have GL account length maximum 10. Some one picture I just mentioned. This is very confusing and very useless, I can say. So I have 3 company codes on day, one B100 and B200 and B300. Whatever I mentioned, same thing I'm just giving. So I have one primary chart of account. This primary chart of account I assign to the B100 company code, and also I assign to the B200 company code, and also I assign to the B300 company code. So primary chart of account need to assign to all the company code. This is mandatory. Okay. Now group chart of account I have. So this group chart of account you can assign so group chart of account you need to assign to the primary chart of account. I told you. So this primary chart of account can be assigned to the company code, and the country chart of account need to be assigned to the company code. Only group chart of account need to assign to the primary chart of account. Then the general ledger, the GL account under the primary chart of account need to create at 2 places. One is chart of account level, one is company code level. When you create the GL account at 2 places under the primary, so that will be one GL account creation completion. Then the group GL account you can create at the chart of account level. This is group chart of account. At this level you create a GL account. This GL you go and assign at the primary GL of the chart of account level. The country chart of account, as I mentioned, country chart of account will be assigned to the company code. So you create a GL account at the company chart of account level, one place. This GL you go and assign under the primary GL under the company code segment in the field of alternative. So group GL account will be assigned under the primary GL account under the chart of account segment. The country specific GL account created at the country chart of account and assigned to the primary GL account under the company code segment level in this field. అర్థమైందండి. The GL length different. Okay, because some people will make a confuse or may make mistake. That's why they have this differentiation. I just mentioned based on my previous company one of the implementation how we followed. So group they are following some 7-digit code. So every GL will be having with 7-digit length. By seeing the length, they will come to know, okay, this is related to the group GL. The country specific chart of account and the GL length will be, they will maintain some 6. Maximum you have 10. It is not mandatory to have different. You can have all the chart of account of same length. Fine, no problem. System will allow. But for understanding purpose, people will use like this. Primary, they have some 5-digit length. So we'll create one chart of account. You'll understand then. So creation of the first will create a group chart of account will create. Okay. Chart of account can be defined a maximum 4-digit code, either alphanumeric. So this chart of account not applicable for the controlling module. Which one? Group chart of account and country specific chart of account. These two only within FI. I told you multiple times. Only primary chart of account will be integrated to the controlling. Okay, whenever you post some entries in the controlling, that will come to the primary into the FI. So we'll create some chart of account. We'll see financial accounting, new general ledger, master data. Okay, path I don't remember. I will go by seeing the path. This one, edit chart of account. This is OB13 T code. Click on execute, go to the new entries. First I will check whether anybody created with my naming convention. These are the problems with the shared system. PQR. Yeah, not there. So I'll do Rasool group chart of account. Same ID, if anybody created, you cannot create. So we'll have some English language. Length of the GL will maintain 7. So now this is only my group. I'm creating my so all the chart of account, all the GL creation is similar way. Only assignments only the difference. By assigning only system will behave differently. So this is chart of account I am creating for the purpose of group usage. So do I need to assign something group under group chart of account? Not required. So this is only group I am creating. When I create a primary, that time I will assign this RGCA here under the primary. So status black means if you black, you cannot use this chart of account. Okay, that is the meaning. Click on save. Okay, this is a group chart of account you created. Now we'll create a primary chart of account. So what will create something Rasool primary chart of account, something will create like this. Again new entry కావాలండి. Fine, we'll back. Again go to the new entry. Go to the new entry. So Rasool primary chart of account, something I'm creating. Nobody created with this name. So this is also I will maintain English. Some primary will be 5 length. So chart of account. Now see, I am creating a primary chart of account. So I have to assign group chart of account under the primary. So this is my primary. Then I will assign group chart of account. That means this my group chart of account RGCA assigned under the primary chart of account. Understood? I hope you understood. Save. So we'll create some country specific chart of account also. Something Rasool country specific chart of account. Length some 6 digit. This one is save. Again go to the new entry Sunday. So chart of account creation is a difference కనిపించిందండి. Same chart of account, either you create a group chart of account and country or primary, whatever you create, same. Only assignment is different. So country specific chart of account. This is also English. The length will be 6. So do I need to assign any group chart of account under the country? Not required, right? ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలండి, డైలీ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి, లేదంటే యూజ్ ఉండదు సబ్జెక్టు. Now what I have done for your information, I created group chart of account, primary chart of account and country chart of account. These 3 I created. So this group chart of account I assigned under primary chart of account. This creation assignment is completed. Now these 2 created. Where we need to assign? I told primary will be assigned to the company code and group one need to assign to the company code. We'll see. Assignment, okay? This one you save. Assign company to the chart of account. Already 8 అయిపోయింది. సేమ్ స్క్రీన్ ఉందిగా మళ్ళీ తీసుకుంటాను డౌట్ రావచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ ఈసీసీ స్క్రీన్. దిస్ ఈజ్ S4 HANA స్క్రీన్. ప్రీవియస్ బ్యాచ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ఈసీసీ సిలబస్. Execute this one. So check your company code RB00, my company code. This is my company code. So chart of account I will assign. This is my primary chart of account. This is my country chart of account. Okay. So what is my primary? Rasool primary chart of account. So primary chart of account assigned to the company code RB00. So country specific. What is my country? Rasool country specific chart of account. This country specific chart of account assigned to the company code RB00. So at least you got some clarity now till chart of account creation. At the time of creation of GL also you will get more clarity.
So is there any limitation to choose the primary chart of accounts under the company code?
Yes.
Okay.
If your company, you have 3 company codes, right? Some India, some you have like these 3 company codes. This India 1, B100, B200 and B300. When you have different company codes in different countries, if all these 3 countries decided to use the same GL sequence, numbers, structure, you have only one primary chart of account assigned to all company codes. Okay. If this person told, I need a primary GL with 5-digit number. This person told, I need 6-digit number. Then you create a primary chart of account for this company code separate, this company code separate. This person told, I need only 5-digit only, but I need in some Japan language. Japanese language I need the chart of account. GL account names will show in Japanese language only. Then you create a different. Understood? If they decided to have only one, majority 99.99% under the one consolidation, whatever company codes have, majority will follow the same chart of account for primary.
Okay.
So assignment is completed. So I think I mentioned again here. So Rasool primary chart of account. Primary chart of account will be assigned to the company code. Rasool group chart of account. This group chart of account will be assigned to the primary chart of account. This Rasool country specific chart of account assigned to the company code. This is what we have done. If you see above also, this is what we have done. Now when come to the GL master, I told you the primary GL account need to be created at 2 places. One it is chart of account level, one it is company code level. The group chart of account will be created only at the chart of account level, and this will be assigned under the primary GL under the chart of account level. The country specific also only created at the chart of account level. This will be assigned under the primary GL under the company code level. Same story, how many times I told, same thing. So till here we will wind up today, already 8:05.